Alright, this is part 2. I got cut off. I was talking about what I was doing before surgery, before my pre-op diet. I was just basically pigging out like I would never eat again. I'm addicted to chocolate, so I had chocolate every night. I can't imagine not having chocolate anymore. But anyway, I don't need to find out if chocolate will make me sick or not, because if it doesn't, then it's on again, and eventually it would be anyway, and I don't want that to happen. So I got to the operating room in a matter of just about 3 months from the day that I told the weight loss center that I was wanting to do this. I had my surgery done in Jacksonville, Florida, and my hospital stay sucked, to say the least. My IV was in very wrong. My hand looked like a baseball when they took it out, and it hurt for days and days and days. And then my arm, it had a big huge knot in it. It hurt more than my sutures did, or my stitches, my incisions. I guess my sutures and my stitches can't hurt. But anyway, the hospital stay was miserable. They were in there every 15 minutes, either giving me shots, checking my sugars, doing my blood pressure, taking my temperature, looking at my heart rate, giving me all kinds of different medicines through my IV, which hurt like crazy because my IV was in my tissues and not my veins, is what I found out later. And so it was miserable. I didn't get any sleep. The bed would inflate on its own, which sucked. I couldn't get comfortable. I had to wear those hose and those silly things wrapped around your feet that would inflate. And needless to say, I just didn't get any sleep. When I got home, I slept like an angel. I slept like a little baby. But I remember when they told me that I was being discharged, it was after they had pulled the tube out of my body. Yay. They told me that I could go home, so I called my husband to come and get me. I didn't allow, that was something else I was going to say. I didn't allow anyone to come and visit me. I just felt so horrible. Oh, it was just horrible. It was a lot of pain. It was a lot of sadness as far as people wouldn't leave me alone, and couldn't do anything on my own, and they were badgering me to walk. And I know that would have made everything much better if I would have walked. But, you know, my booty was hanging out, and the house coat that I brought was long sleeves, and I get hot so easy. And the first time that I went walking, the one time that they actually forced me to, it was so hot. It was horrible. But anyway, I called my husband and said that they were releasing me and that he could come and get me. And I just started crying on the phone. I was like, please hurry, or they're gonna stick me again, or they're gonna hurt me again, please hurry. So it took him about an hour and a half to get there. And yes, they stuck me again and they hurt me again. But it's over. So now I'm home. I got home and everything was good. I did my walking every 3 hours. I think that's what they had me do. Walk 15 minutes every 3 hours. Maybe it was every 2 hours. I don't remember. But I had a schedule down, and I wrote down, okay, at this time I ate this, or at this time I walked, at this time I took this medicine, at this time I did this, or this time I did that, so that I would know, you know, is it too soon for pain medicine, or should I be eating, or whatever. So I was living my little schedule, and I thought, am I going to have to do this forever? But I'm finally getting into the routine. So it's very different from that first week home. But I will say, after 5 days from the surgery, maybe 6, I was a new person. I wasn't on my pain medicine anymore, and I was shopping, and I was walking around and doing laundry and vacuuming the floors, and you know, I was onto life as normal. And I started doubting, did I have surgery? I didn't know, because you know, I was on a liquid diet, and I could drink 8 ounces of soup. Well, a lot of times I could. Soup meaning like broth. And I thought, you know, I didn't have surgery. You know, they just cut me open, and nothing happened, because I didn't feel like I had a pouch. But you know, that changed after I finally got to have mushed up foods. The very first mushed up food I had was mashed potatoes, and I got violent hiccups after. I mean, they were loud and they were funny. The whole time before I was eating, I was thinking, oh, please don't let me throw up. Please don't let me. The worst thing in the world to me is throwing up. I'll do anything to avoid it, and if I ever feel like I have to throw up, I won't just get it over with so I can feel better. I do everything I can to last as long as I can not to throw up. I hate it. Oh, it's just the most miserable thing in the world for me. So anyway, I was thinking, please don't let me throw up. Please don't let me throw up. And they went down, and oh, they were so good, because I hadn't allowed myself to have potatoes in forever, because ooh, they were so bad for you. You wouldn't lose weight. They were, you know, those wrong carbs for you. So anyway, they were so good, and hiccup. It was funny, but I didn't get sick. And the next week I didn't get sick, and I was thinking, you know, I'm not getting sick. Shouldn't I be getting sick? I mean, at least starting out, but I didn't. Now I have been home 3 weeks. Well, surgery has been done for 3 weeks. Tomorrow I will have been home. We'll have been home for 3 weeks, and things are a whole lot different. For one, I am addicted to Spark People. And Spark People, I have my own little page. Love teaching there. That's LVETCHG. Hush, Max. Hush. Sorry. My dog's crying. He is the biggest crybaby in the world, so he's probably going to interrupt a lot. Anyway, I log my exercises on Spark People. I log my food on Spark People. I do my message boards. I blog. I've made some friends, and I've tried to encourage them and read articles, and I've joined teams. I am just a Sparker. I love Spark People. Thank you, Amelia, for mentioning it in your vlog one day, because that's when I started doing. And I could log everything. Just like you said, Amelia, if you're even watching this, I don't want anything to cross my lips that I don't put on that nutrition tracker. I want to know exactly where I went wrong if I fell. So, anyway, leads me to, how much weight have you lost? It's been 23 days since surgery. Since surgery, I've only lost 18.5 pounds. Now, I've been seeing a lot of people dropping lots of weight, and you know, early on, and it's very frustrating, because I can't help but compare myself. And you know, 18.5 pounds in 23 days sounds like a lot. There's no way I would have ever done that before surgery, ever. But I've only been eating like 600 calories, give or take. Mostly take. And then I've been exercising my butt off. I walk 30 minutes or more, 5 days a week. And I'm talking like walk where I'm heavy breathing. And then I do strength training 3 days a week. Shh. And sorry, my dogs were wrestling and they were going to start growling. Daisy Bell. Alright, so anyway, I'm frustrated about that. But whenever I report my weight loss, I'm going to report it from my highest weight, which was right before my pre-op diet, which was 280 pounds. So anyway, now I am down to 256 and a half. I have lost 23 and a half pounds, which is good. I'm proud of that. I just was kind of hoping that it would be more. As I've said before,